Hi, welcome to our channel of IGNOU audiobooks, Indira Gandhi National Open University, School of Engineering and Technology, SOET, Certificate Programs Postgraduate Certificate. Certificate in Motorcycle Service and Repair, CMSR. Net 001 The Starter Kit. Unit-1 Introduction to Service Sector. 1.1 Introduction. In this unit, you shall study about the growth of service sector followed by the growth of automobile industry, two-wheeler industry and Hero Honda Motors Limited in particular. After reading this unit, you will have a brief knowledge about whole scenario of automobile service sector. Objectives. After studying this unit, you should be able to times discuss the scope and extent of service industry, times describe the phases of two-wheeler industry growth, and times visualize the future of a motorcycle technician. 1.2 Service industry growth. The service industry is growing very fast in today's world market scenario. In Indian context, we can see the impact of service sector growth upon GDP growth rate. India's GDP growth rate, our gross domestic product, has been transformed from lower single digit to higher single digit over the last few decades. The rise in the GDP growth rate is mainly attributable to growth of the service sector. The high and spectacular growth potential offered by the sector is what makes investment in the service sector a promising proposition. The Indian services sector has grown at 7.5% annually since 1990, which has proven to be the main factor behind acceleration of the overall Indian GDP growth. Given the presence of the following factors, it is expected that the service sector will maintain or improve on this growth momentum. In the recent past, services sector has become out of the major contributors of taxes to the government of India. 1.3 Automobiles industry growth. The Indian automobile industry has a significant labor cost advantage. India's automotive sector has the world's second largest pool of skilled labor. Following points show the growth of our automobile sector. A. High growth has been observed since February 2001 in automobile production. Annual growth was 16.0% in April to December 2004. The growth rate in April 2003 was 15.1%, Table 1.1. Consequent to liberalization, the arrival of new and contemporary models, easy availability of finance at relatively low rate of interest and price discounts offered by the dealers and manufacturers appear to have stimulated the demand for vehicles and a strong growth of the industry. The automobile industry grew at a compound annual growth rate (CAGR) of 22% between 1992 and 1997, with investment exceeding Rs. 50,000 crore. The turnover of the automobile industry exceeded Rs. 59,518 crore in March 2002. Including turnover of the auto components sector, the automotive industry's turnover, which was about rupees 84,000 crore in March 2002, has been estimated to have exceeded 1 lakh rupees crore in April 2003. B. The progressive liberalization of the norms for foreign investment and import of technology appear to have benefited the automobile sector, with production of total vehicles increasing from 4.2 million in 1998 to 99 to 7.3 million in April 2003. It is likely that the production of such vehicles will exceed 10 million in the next couple of years. The global standards achieved by the industry have resulted in the increased export After a temporary slump during 1998 to 99 and 1999 to 2000. Such exports registered robust growth rates of well over 50% in March 2002 and April 2003, each to exceed 2.5 times the export figure for February 2001. Table 1.2. Growth of exports of 32.8% in the first three quarters of 2004-05 augurs well for the years to come. C. Contrary to the misconception that the growth in automobile industry has catered only to the higher income stratum of society by producing mostly passenger cars, the fastest growth in volumes has come from commercial vehicles. Between 1998 to 99 and April 2003, output of such vehicles has grown 2.8 times compared to the 2.2 times increase in passenger cars. Furthermore, two-wheeler output continues to dominate the volume statistics of the sector. In April 2003, for every passenger car turned out by the sector, there were 7 two-wheelers produced. In the two-wheeler segment, there is a greater preference for motorcycles followed by scooters, with both production and domestic sales of motorcycles increasing at faster rates than for scooters. However, mopeds have registered low or negative growth. Export growth rates have been high both for motorcycles and scooters. D. Sales incentives, introduction of new models as well as variants coupled with easy availability of low-cost finance with comfortable repayment options continues to drive demand and sales of automobiles. The risk of an increase in the interest rates, the impact of delayed monsoons on rural demand, and increase in the costs of inputs such as steel are the key concerns for the players in the industry. As the players continue to introduce new models and variants, the competition is expected to intensify further. The ability of the players to contain costs, focus on exports and reliable after-sales service will be critical for the performance of automobile companies. E. The auto component sector has also posted significant growth of 20% in April 2003 and achieved a sales turnover of Rs. 30,640 crore, as $6.7 billion. Further, there is a potential for higher growth due to outsourcing activities by global automobiles giants. Today, this sector has emerged as another sunrise sector like computer software industry. Table 1.1 Automobile production numbers. Look at the screen for table content. Table 1.2 Automobile export numbers. 1.4 Two-wheeler industry growth. India represents one of the largest two-wheeler markets in the world with an estimated size of 5.4 million units a year. Two-wheelers are used extensively in our country, both at rural and semi-urban level. Over the last 5 years, the two-wheeler market in India has grown at a CAGR of 10% and is projected to maintain this robust growth rate in the future as well. Motorcycle comprises approximately 78% of the two-wheeler market, with the remaining 22% being shared between scooters and mopeds. India can be said to be the capital of Asia in respect of the two-wheelers with an average of 27 two-wheelers per 1,000 people compared to China's 8 two-wheelers per 1,000 people, source, World Bank. In terms of two-wheeler production, India is the second, next to China, largest manufacturing industry in the world. Our two-wheeler segment has grown over 3 times during past 10 years. During year 2002 to 2003 domestic sales was 5.1 million. In year 2003 to 2004 it was around 5.2-5.4 million. The Indian two-wheeler market is oligopolistic, a small group of people having control of affairs, in nature, with the top three companies accounting for over 80% of the total industry sales. Hero Honda Motors Limited, a joint venture between Honda Motors, Japan and the Indian-based Hero Group, is the largest manufacturer of two-wheelers in the world with around 38% market share of the current domestic two-wheeler market. Bajaj Auto is the second largest player in the two-wheeler market with 22.3% share. TVS Motor Company is the third largest manufacturer of two-wheeler with 20.9% of market share in India. Under the category of two-wheeler vehicles itself, customer gives preference to four-stroke engines, higher fuel efficiency, as against two-stroke engines. 1.5 Growth of Hero Honda Motors Limited. Hero Honda Motors Limited, HHML, is incorporated as a joint venture between the Hero Group of Industries, India and Honda Motors Company, Japan. The production started in 1985 and the first motorcycle manufactured by HHML was named Hero Honda CD100. Since 1985, it is growing exponentially and has launched many variants, models, into market. Now HHML is a world leader in two-wheeler segment. The shares of Hero Honda Motorcycle Limited are divided into three groups. The Hero Group of Industries has 26%, public equity of the company holds 48% and Honda Motors Company Japan has 26% shares. The following companies come under the Hero Group. Name of the company. Location: Times Hero Cycles, Ludhiana. Times Rockman Cycle Industries Limited, Ludhiana. Times Highway Cycles Industries Limited, Ludhiana. Times Majestic Auto Limited, Ludhiana. Times Munjal Castings, Ludhiana. Times Hero Honda Motors Limited, New Delhi. Times Munjal Showa Limited, Gurgaon. Times Sunbeam Castings, Gurgaon. Times Gujarat Cycles, Baroda. Times Hero Motors, Ghaziabad. Times Hero Cold Rolling Division, Ludhiana. Times Hero Honda Finleys, New Delhi. Times Hero Corporate Services, New Delhi. Hero Group produces the following consumer items: A. Motorcycles, B. Light motorcycles, C. Mopeds, D. Bicycles, E. Automotive components, F. Industrial supplies, G. Fitness equipments. In two-wheeler manufacturing segment, it manufactures the following models: A. CD-Dawn Deluxe, B. Passion Plus, C. Achiever, D. Charisma, E. Glamour FE, F. Splendor Plus, G. Super Splendor. Sales performance of Hero Honda Motors Limited. The following histogram shows Figure 1.1 approximate sales figures in lakhs year of Hero Honda Motors Limited. These sales figures indicate that very high potential for employment. Self-employment will be available in market for technicians of Hero Honda motorcycle. Look at the screen. Figure 1.1 Sales volume per year. The histogram in Figure 1.2 shows the annual turnover of HHML. Figure 1.2 Turnover of HHML per year. The market share of different two-wheeler manufacturers are shown in Figure 1.3. From this figure, it can be seen that HHML is leader in the industry. Look at the screen. Figure 1.3 Market shares of two-wheeler manufacturer in India during 2004 to 2005. 1.6 Summary. In this unit, you have studied about the growth of automobile and two-wheeler sectors. After the study of this unit, you can judge your employability in this sector. Thank you. Subscribe to our channel for more updates, and we will see you with the next chapter.